Hello and welcome once again to RimWorld. So in the last episode we fought off a siege. Thankfully Target Scope was able to persuade them to come into our kill box instead of shelling us from afar. So very happy that it managed to do that. We also managed to kill off the poison ship using our mortars. Unfortunately we did use all of the mortar shells we had, and so I think it's a good idea, because I think the mortars are a good idea, so I think it would be a sensible thing to start making my own mortar shells. Now I cannot remember in what production station they are actually made, so that might take a little while to work out. Maybe the machining table? Let's check. Okay, right on the first check. Excellent, machining table it is. Rather than moving it, let's just use this one, because there's a couple of spaces here, so yeah, we can just put the materials there and make the shells, although what materials are needed. So we're mostly going to use the high explosive shells, steel and chem fuel. Well, we already have steel there, so chem fuel being put there is kind of easy. Hell, we could even teach this thing to make the chem fuel. Yeah, that works. Right, so let's build a machining table right there so that this thing can learn a new recipe. And fast forward. Now there are an awful lot of weapons and people to collect from here, so that'll be fun. We've also got Barton, who is the only survivor from the siege, currently receiving medical treatment. What are you like? You like animals, you're not a bad shot, psychically dull, greedy. Hard worker though isn't bad. I don't think I need anyone new. Yeah, we're just going to release you. We really don't need anyone. Heck, we didn't even need Boost, really. But we didn't have a choice when Boost turned up. What are you doing at the moment? Repairing a power conduit. Instead of that, can you prioritise getting rid of all the corpses? Because people are getting upset seeing all the corpses, so it might be a good idea to get rid of them. Loads of mechanoids sitting in our storage at the moment, where we killed them all before. It's a pity this wall got damaged. I might double thick this wall. Meant to click that. Why is that there? No, deconstruct that. Yeah. Probably a good idea. It stops some of this happening. Now we're using marble there, are we? Well, we've got more sandstone, so I'm just going to build the second bit of wall out of sandstone. At least if it's a double thick wall, it's less likely to be shot straight through and then give the enemies an easier way to hit us. Major break risk looming. Well, not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. But get up and go and eat. That might be a good idea for you. There we go. That'll help your mood a little bit. Chavez, how are you doing? Ooh, not well. As soon as you've gotten rid of that corpse, I will release you from sort of doing my will. There we go. You can do what you want now. Yeah, there were quite a few enemies. Managed to get a minigun out of that. As I say, a couple of sniper rifles, an assault rifle. Actually, yeah, assault rifle, 2 sniper rifles, or 3 snipers, or 4 snipers, because there was one down there as well. Wow. So many of them had sniper rifles, that's ridiculous. This stuff will eventually be picked up. Hopefully it will still be in decent condition. We've just finished learning how to make power armor. So learn how to make some shield belts next. I will probably go through and make some shield belts and give to all of my melee fighters. It looks like it's Muffalo's turn to burn the corpses. And we no longer need that as a prison room. I just didn't want to let the person sit there and die, because then people would probably get a mood debuff of, you know, letting an innocent person die. I don't see how, you know, they attacked us first, but they're classed as innocents. Really? Lippy, if you could please prioritise working on that machine table, I'd appreciate it. We do need to finish this, or at least repair it. Oh, is this the 3 wide? Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's why it's... yeah. That makes sense now. So we actually lost a sandbag there. I was sitting there wondering like why we would have that extra lip, but no, it's because it was a 3 wide. That makes sense. I lost track of how sort of wide my own building was. We also need to clean up all this scrap metal and build some new guns, because we did lose a couple of steel laser turrets. We lost those to the fire from the incendiary launchers that the mechanoids had. Unfortunately, the only thing in that room that can still burn is the turrets. So if the mechanoids do manage to light the turrets on fire, they do eventually destroy themselves, which is kind of sad. Ooh, you've finished learning how to make. That no longer needs to be there. Input. You've finished learning how to make advanced bionic cannons, or upgraded bionic cannons. So do until you have 2 of, please. That is going to require plasteel and components, of which we have, so yeah, that'll be fine. And it'll make one and then have to go through the whole system of making another normal hand and so on and so forth, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, can you please learn how... oh, we could actually teach it how to make power armor stuff as well. It'll depend what it takes to make that, but yeah, we might do that as well. Where are we? High explosive shell. I'm sitting on it. What does it take to make the power armor helmet? $70 ingredients. What? Seven components, 60 plasteel. Okay. And 18 components and 135 plasteel. That might be one for this to do, because this has components and plasteel already next to it. Yeah. It might be a good idea having all my people kitted out in like power armor, less likely that they'd get shot and die. Might be something we do. Wow, have you already learnt how to do it? Let's see. High explosive ship. Wow, it already learned. That is ridiculous. Okay. Do until you have. 500? No. 100? I think 150 shells will be fine. That will give us enough to, not worry about any sort of engagement, really. I would also like a couple more of these so that we can fire more frequently. Yeah, 10 of them will do. We've got enough staff to man 10 of them at once. And if we build a copy of that just there, that can now be deconstructed. And I might want to actually build a refinery next to that next, so that I can teach it how to make chem fuel. Nice. I would also like a small structure just there. Two of those in them. The reason I'm building a little structure is so that I can roof it off so these don't get hit by rain and explode, because they can do that, and it's not pretty. Lippy, just deconstruct that for me, would you? Right, and this output, industrial storage, chem fuel. Boom. So now this should be making, it is, some shells. Wonderful. Right, now what am I going to teach this thing next? Simple prosthetic leg? No, prosthetic arm, because someone in my colony is actually missing an arm, whereas no one currently is missing a leg or a foot. Have you finished doing the hands? Oh, you've done one, okay. CY. As your left index finger was destroyed, let's give you a new left hand. Install advanced bionic left hand. There we go. Go rest until you're healed, please. And someone will be along shortly to do your surgery. It seems quite sort of extensive, replacing an entire hand because one finger's missing, but I don't care. I want Toxo or Chavez doing the surgery, because they're the best at it. No, Chavez, instead of building, can you operate? The only shells that I really want to fire from these are the high explosives. Come on, do well. We believe in you, Chavez. And looks like surgery was a complete success. Haha! Plus 20% manipulation. Lovely. Okay, perfect. Now the reason I want 2 of these is because I want both EMP shells and the high explosive shells. And I know I'm not using the EMP shells in any of the turrets, but if I ever have to fight mechanoids, for example, I will swap these over to EMP. But I obviously don't want it firing EMP at normal enemies, so yeah. So roof that all in, please, so that they don't get damaged or destroyed. How are you doing on making those? 42 of them already, okay. Right, can we have one of those over there, please? And Lippy, if you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it. Okay, it's currently doing the simple prosthetic section. Because it's 3 craftings per, like, bionic hand, it does take a while. Might actually be better for me to buy it. Because the amount that I end up spending on, like, all the plasteel and everything else, it might actually be better if I just buy what I want straight up. Which is slightly annoying, because I thought it would be better to make them myself. Although we should get a decent supply of plasteel from disassembling all of these mechanoids. So that's a plus. You're working on components at the moment. Really? A manhunter pack? Cougars. Wonderful. Right, where is everyone? Sam, are you heading inside? No, you're not. You know what? Just everyone get inside. The easiest way I can do it and make sure everyone is safe. Forbid the door. Forbid the door. Everyone no longer has to be safe. And boom. Typical. Wow, that's 3 of my turrets destroyed. Damn you, Cougars. They managed to destroy 3 of the turrets? That sucks. But that's it, we can go outside again now. Go pick up all of the dead corpses for food. Although they won't spoil for a day or so, set those two to be hunted, because yeah, they're already on the ground, may as well hunt them. Oh, that's been built, so can this learn? Yep, make chem fuel from wood. There we go. Build one of them, which I'll have wood be exported through, and that will make the chem fuel. How much wood do we even have? 519, okay. Now I know my people will go out and sort of harvest trees whenever we need to. The other thing I could do, of course, is just set up a growing zone in here full of trees. I could just build a forest. What do I have growing here? Pine. Let's go with oak trees there. Oh, but of course no one will actually go and deal with that, because I think I've got everyone assigned not to plant grow. Yeah. Okay. So you guys can once again plant grow. Only the best of them though. Yeah, that'll do. 3 of them. So they should fill this place up with oak tree plants. Caravan request. Let's say it's a shame that my turrets ended up going down, but that's what they're there for, really, so... Have you finished learning? Almost. Oh, we've just finished learning shield belts. Cryosleep caskets next, please. And yeah. Set you to output. Wood. Finish learning, almost. Right. Where are we? Chem fuel, where are you? There you are. Make chem fuel from wood. Do until you have 100. And we'll make shells until we've got no chem fuel, then we'll make all the chem fuel. That works. So right now you are making chem fuel. Nice. Although actually 100 might be better to make more, because this machine obviously works better the more you make. Yeah, go to 1,000 chem fuel. But that is where I am going to end the episode, guys, so please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you next time.